All right, here we are at Jumia, and many people don't know actually that you can actually drop ship products on Jumia. One thing I love about Jumia, especially as an African from Nigeria, all right, people, all right, Amazon, Jumia is Amazon of Africa, okay, Nigeria. People actually love buying products from Jumia. Okay, when you talk about online products, the first thing that comes to Nigerian's mind or African mind, whether you are in Ghana, Uganda, Botswana, anywhere, right? And you can you just talk about online purchase, all right? People tend to remember Jumia, all right? Jumia is that go-to platform for Africans, all right? So let's say, imagine this. Imagine this. Imagine you are in a campus, and of course you are gathered. You are around youths. You are around teenage. You're around youth. You're around students. Right. You're around a lot of people who want to explore life. People who are learning things. Who education is. All right. So you're around people, students. All right. And now this is actually your target audience if you are in that category. Right, I'm going to list out a lot of categories. Maybe you are a farmer, okay, or you are in a village, right, or you are in a marketplace. There is exact way you can promote your product to these categories of people from Jumia, all right, and make your money. All right, I love Jumia. I love Jumia in this sense. That's why I'm using Jumia as the example for people in Africa. Okay, you can use Amazon, all right. It's the same explanation. Just understand what I'm saying, and you can actually use Amazon or any other e-commerce website. So, back to my example. You are a student and you are in a campus, and you notice your campus mates, all right? Maybe they have light issue there, and all of them are like, "Oh, I need a power bank. I need a power bank. I need a power bank." Okay, so what you do actually is come to Jumia, look for an affordable power bank. All right, look for affordable power bank, and once you get that affordable power bank, get the pictures and everything, and then start posting it on your WhatsApp status. All right, many people even forget what to mouth. Okay, all right, word of mouth. Meet people around you, right, face to face, and tell them, hey, I do need power bank. Okay, I can get you this power bank affordable, and show them the picture. All right, if they want it. All right, a friend of mine, okay, somebody around my environment, he was telling me about the gold market. That is how they sell gold. All right, he told me this: the entire way they sell gold is not necessarily physical. All right, most times they use WhatsApp, they use online to sell their gold, to get clients who will buy gold jewelries. And these guys are people who are making millions of naira. All right, so he was telling me about this gold market, how it works. So I'm not giving you something that is feebles. All right, I'm giving you a strategy that you can use to make good money. And one thing about this Jumia here, you see, is that the delivery time is actually great. All right, it's actually great. You might find a delivery time maybe 7 days, all right, 10 days, depending on your location. But I know if you're in Nigeria, some of the products have fast. The highest might be in 14 days, all right, 10 days, even 7 days, all right, delivery rate. That is one thing you have to know, all right, and people will buy your products. You get. So just look for trend. If look at it. Yeah, great product here, alright. But don't go on random product, alright. Be specific. Be a guy who, alright, people know with one kind of product, okay. They have kitchenwares and a lot of product right here. Alright. So the next thing again you have to know is that you can actually, some of the people right here selling product here are not, they are not manufacturers, right? they also use Alibaba to sell. All right, so you can actually do that also here in Jumia.